Hello everybody and welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. For today's video I'm going to be doing a little Christmas hair and makeup video. So I'm one of those people that really likes to dress up on Christmas Day. I know that some people just like to stay in their pyjamas, some people just like to dress really casual, but I really like to dress up in my best Christmas dress and do my hair and my makeup. So that's the look which I'm going to be showing you today. I also do a slightly simplified version of this just for every day during this month. Just because it makes me feel more Christmassy. So as you can see, I have already curled my hair. I curled it last night, and all I'm just going to do quickly now is just touch the curls up a bit because they've dropped a bit overnight. If you think that you're going to struggle to properly curl your hair, then you can either just leave it straight or get a friend or family member involved to help you curl the hair if that's something which you feel comfortable doing. If not, there are loads of heatless hair curl options which require a lot less energy, so I will leave some links below to some different tutorials for those. I'm going to be curling my hair using this Babyliss tapered curling wand, and I use it on the heat 165 degrees. It's very important when you're doing this sort of thing to wear your heat protect glove so that you don't burn your hands, and also to put heat protect spray in your hair, which I have already done. And with my fringe, I've just wet it this morning and blow dried it so that it sits how I want it to. So now I'm just going to go through and just touch up these curls a little bit. So as you can see, I'm just sort of picking up bits of hair, kind of a bit at random, and I'm curling everything away from my face. And I'm just holding it on the wand for around 10 to 15 seconds. I'm not going to be picking up every single bit of hair because, like I said, I did already curl it last night, so for the most part it is still quite curly. But for example, this piece here has really dropped a lot, so I will be touching up this bit. Okay, so now I'm really happy with all the curls on this side, so I'm just going to move over to the other side, and for this I swap my glove over to the other hand, and just once again just picking up some sections and just curling it away from my face. So when I'm curling my hair from straight, I don't do it all at once like what I'm doing right now. I section it. So I'll show you a little bit of that in a minute if you are looking for a little bit of a tutorial on how to curl your hair from start to finish. like it when it drops into more of a wave, or kind of, not really a wave, just more of like a loose curl. I prefer that to the kind of super tight ringlety look. So yeah, I'm not too fussed on it being like super tight curls. Okay, so I'm happy with that now. As you can see, it's all lovely and curly. So you can either just leave it like this, or you can put it up into a ponytail or a half ponytail, or what I'm going to do, because it's Christmas, is I'm going to add some accessories. So one option, which I have, is these really cute reindeer ears. So I'll just pop them like that. If you want to like sweep these front bits back, then go ahead and do that. I quite like to leave them out, and that's one option. Or what I think I'm going to go with today is these Christmas pudding clips, which I just think are so cute. Before I do that, I will just show you what I meant about sectioning. So what I do is I take like everything that's above my ears all the way back and put it up in a scrunchie and curl the bottom layer, then I let a little bit more down, and so on, and you can basically do as many sections as you want. So for these clips, what I'm going to do is on this side, I'm going to basically just pick it up. I'm going to put a tiny little twist in it, and then just put my Christmas pudding clips into it like that. And then I will actually just kind of pull just a little bit of hair down just there. So yeah, that is basically the hair done. And yeah, like I said, this is the look which I'm going to be going for on Christmas Day, and I always like to practice my Christmas hair and makeup at least once or twice before Christmas Day, just so that I'm really happy with what it is that I'm doing, so that I'm not getting stressed on Christmas Day or trying to remember everything that it is that I want to do. So yes, so it doesn't matter, for me personally today, it doesn't matter if this isn't perfect, this is just a little practice run for me, but yes. So that is the hair done. So now I'm just going to take all of the hair back out of the way, just pop a little hair grip into my fringe just to hold that out of the way, and I'm just going to grab a scrunchie, just very gently putting the hair into a low ponytail like that, just so that it's all out of the way while I do my makeup. So for my makeup, I'm actually going to start with the eyes, because I'm going to be using a lot of very sparkly eyeshadow. I do the eyes first so that if any of it kind of drops down my face, I can easily wipe that out the way ready before I actually apply the rest of my makeup. And the first thing that I'm going to do is use this Profusion Cosmetics Shadow Primer. And I'm just going to pop that over my eyelid. And then over the top of that, I'm going to just put a little bit of my concealer onto my eyelids as well. And I'm just going to use my beauty blender to blend that. So it's now time to actually start doing the makeup. Okay, so from my Iconic London palette, I'm going to be taking this colour right here, which is Bronze Bay, and I'm using my Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush just to put some of that into the crease. Okay, and once you've done that, from this Profusion Cosmetics palette, I'm going to be taking the shade on the end right here, and I'm just going to be taking that across my whole lid using the Real Techniques medium shadow brush. If you want to, then you can use a shading brush just to sort of pick up maybe a little bit more of the Bronze Bay and just kind of blend it all together. Just like that. And the final touch for the eyes, which is my absolute favourite part because it's what makes it really, really Christmassy, is I'm going to use this Collection Glam Crystals Dazzling Gel Liner. And it's silver and sparkly. So I'm very sorry the camera battery died, but I've put the liner on and now I'm just waiting for it to dry a bit so that it doesn't imprint up here. So that is the eyes done for now. So what I'm going to do next is grab my micellar water and a cotton bud and just put a little bit of that onto there. Okay, and just wipe underneath the eyes just to tidy up any bits that might have fallen down the face, and also just to make sure that the eyeshadow is lovely and neat. So now it is time to do the face. So the first thing that I'm going to do is foundation. I'm actually going to mix these two foundations together because I think that my skin is somewhere in between number 10, which is Fair Porcelain, and number 40, which is Light Ivory. So I'm using the Max Factor Face Finity All Day Flawless Flexi Hold. So I'm just going to put a pump of each colour onto the back of my hand, like that, and then I'm going to use a brush which I never really use to kind of mix those together. Okay, so now that that's all mixed together, I'm just going to dot it. Then I'm going to grab my Real Techniques Beauty Blender and my Pixie Glow Mist, and I'm just going to spray the Pixie Glow Mist onto my beauty blender and then just blending that all in. Just like that. And now I'm going to use my concealer. This is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Multi-Use Concealer in the shade 0, which is Ivory. And I'm just going to pop that under my eyes and down my nose and up here and on my chin and just in any other areas where I feel like I just need a little bit of extra coverage. Just like that, and then just once again using my beauty blender to blend that all in. And obviously you just want to be really careful around the eyes that you are not disturbing the eye makeup that we already did. Okay, and next I'm going to do some blusher. I'm using the Profusion Matte Blush and the Real Techniques Blush Brush, and just getting just a little bit on there and then just popping that onto my cheeks, just like that, just to add a little bit of extra colour to to the face. And then I'm going to do just the teeniest little bit of contour, just to add just a little bit of definition. And then some liquid highlighter. So I'm just going to squeeze a bit onto my finger. Do some little dots on the cheeks, a little bit underneath the eyebrow, and a little bit on the end of the nose. And then just blending that in. Just like that, just so that we have a lovely little glow. So next we are going to do eyebrows. I'm using the Profusion Brow Palette. I'm using this colour here, which is taupe. And I don't really like to do too much with my eyebrows. I don't like them to look super thick and dark. I just like to fill them in a little bit. We are now on to the finishing touches. So next thing is mascara. I am using the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect mascara. I've just realised that I forgot to curl my eyelashes. It's a bit late now, but if you want to curl your eyelashes, then curl your eyelashes. I've also accidentally put a massive blob of mascara onto my eye. So I'm just going to really gently wipe that off and then just use the beauty blender just to hide it. And then the final step is lips. So it's Christmas, which means that I want to go for a red lip. And I have two red lips here. They are both Jack Wills. I have this bright red and this kind of more berry red. I think today I'm going to go for the bright red. That is actually a tad too bright, I think. So I'm actually going to just take that off a little bit and then just pop a little bit of this more berry colour over the top, just like that. And then obviously the final step is to take your hair down, and there you go. That is my Christmas Day hair and makeup complete.